Broadcasting live from the unknown shores on the plane of, I don't know, man. They're unknown. This is TapTapConcede, Scryfall Roulette Edition. Hello, everybody. Welcome to TapTapConcede, Scryfall Roulette Edition, Gas Leak Edition. My name is Wheeler. Joining me today, I have a Cameron.
I think everything happens really fundamentally on an unknown shore.
We have a Graham.
How can you even begin to know these shores, man?
Everything is an interface. Wasn't that Baudrillard?
And we have, yes, and we have a Paul.
Hello.
And we have you to thank for your support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's the best way to support us. There are other ways to support us. Store.loadingreadyrun.com, YouTube memberships, Twitch subscriptions, giving me $5 at MagicCon Amsterdam. But patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is the best place to support us. Go to store.loadingreadyrun.com to get Jobby the Jublin t-shirts now. Do it.
If you live in Edinburgh, this is probably the most inoffensive way to get covered with Jobby.
If you live in Edinburgh, friend of the show, Maria Bartholdi from Good Luck High Five, has a show in the Fringe this year.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a musical about endometriosis.
And I love the jokes about the Fringe during COVID with all the, every independent artist having to deal with the Fringe being shut down and having to figure out what to do with $800 extra.
And if you live in Edinburgh, you might be a redhead. That joke sounded better in my head. I'm on a lot of pain medication right now. CardKingdom.com/LRR. Pick up your cards. Maybe you hear something we talk about today and you want to order it. We'll use that link to order. It helps us out a lot. When you make your order, you can go to the order notes and say, "Lur sent me button, please." While supplies last, you'll get a small, cute, funny, haha button with your order, which right now, we don't have the button for July. We don't know. We're recording this so far in advance, and I'll get to that in a second. Also, Dragon Shield. Dragon Shield LRRMTG 5 is the code to use when you're picking up your Dragon Shields. Get 5% off your order. Lets them know we sent you there. Dragon Shields. Have some self-respect for once in your life. Use Dragon Shields. I'm begging you. So we're recording a Scryfall Roulette here. If you don't know what that is, we're going to have a bunch of random cards appear on the screen as I shout at our tech, who in this case is Paul. I'm not going to shout as loud as I do at James, Paul. I respect you more as a human being.
Thank you.
There you go. If you didn't say thank you, I'd get a little, I'd treat you like James, but you did say thank you. And we're doing that because at time of airing, we don't actually know when this, I don't know when this is going to air. This is kind of time agnostic. A lot of us are going to be in Europe or elsewhere doing Magic the Gathering related stuff. And so it's just nice to have some good old-fashioned slop on the back burner.
Yeah, by the time you're watching this, anything could have happened, really.
I
mean, this might be lost media. Maybe somebody will just dig this drive out of a smoking quarter.
Cameron, thank you for reminding me, because I meant to mention this on the first one. It'd be so sick if I died. And
I
this,
know, right? Because this was the last thing that was committed.
You have to air this. You have to put this to air. It would be so dope. I want this to be my living memory.
No, I'm laying, I don't know, 5 to 10% odds that we go to Amsterdam and the return flights are canceled because of some kind of the Strait of Hormuz doing a thing again. Passive voice. And we have to fight our way east to get a boat back to Canada, like we're the Czech Legion after the First World War, and we have to hang on to one Highlander deck that we can flip in Vladivostok for 2 decommissioned Russian submarines that we can lash together.
I've had this thought when it comes to bringing Highlander overseas or Canlander decks with me while traveling, where initially I'm like, I don't want to bring something that expensive with me. And it's like, dog, is there really that much difference between, there is, and this is going to make me sound bougie as hell, but is there that much difference losing a $15,000 deck and a $20,000 deck? Either way, I'm screwed. But that extra $5,000 might help me if I have everything else stolen and I have to sell my cards to,
Yeah, it would be like there was a Robert Redford movie where he had a diamond sewn into his forearm.
Cars 2?
I think it was Havana, actually. And it was just like, that was like he had some extra money floating around at one point, and so he bought a big diamond, and like, if he ever needed to, he could flip it.
Damn, that's so smart.
It might not even be that dramatic. I mean, you recently sneezed so hard your back turned to dust.
Okay, so we're airing my laundry? Is that what
You did last episode.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. I did sneeze so... My allergies are so bad. I sneezed so hard that I may have thrown out my back. Thankfully, my neck and 2 other body parts that I will not mention are okay. So I wanted to get out a bit of like, if I was going to figure out a way to die that is related to a trip to Europe, I will get stabbed by an irate Italian dual commander player in a lineup for gelato.
I think like I would get on the wrong train at some point and just like stagger out of a suspiciously long commute in like Kyiv. Handed a helmet, and my last thought will be like trying to capture the expression like as a Russian FPV drone zooms in on my forehead, just being like,
Sorry. Paul absolutely got me with putting up the Italian stab wound.
Ferita da pugnale?
Yeah.
one of the rare magic cards with an implicit sound effect.
Oh my God.
All right.
Also, that one's hitting a little soon after House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 2, Paul.
What?
I
hell are you
didn't
talking about?
watch it. I didn't. This is the gas.
Then why are you talking about it if you didn't?
I'm on a podcast, Ben. That's the entire reason I'm here. Is to make noises into a microphone
Yeah, but that's something
that are
like-
slowly and inefficiently converted into pennies.
Yeah, man, but you don't. Maybe we're. God, I thought you said penne for a second there.
I mean, you can use those. That you can use my voice to exchange for food.
We do have explicit consent that if Cameron dies on this trip, we can use his voice and likeness for the purposes of AI to create future episodes of Scryfall Roulette.
Yeah, and the last episode of Scryfall Roulette will have my AI hologram looking into the camera and saying, "Computer, Arch." And then it'll just cut to black, and you will hear in the distance
We did have
sound of rumbling.
We did have to reject your request to have you dressed like Tupac, though. That was a little too far.
It's okay.
The estate signed off on it.
Yeah.
Which Cameron's estate or Tupac's estate?
Yes.
Yeah, they handshook. Mm-hmm. I love California.
It's called a DAP.
I was only able to get to level 5.
Paul, can you bring up a magic card, please? Gauntlet of Power.
Great for dapping.
A 5-mana artifact that says, as Gauntlet of Power enters, you pick a color. Creatures of the chosen color get +1/+1. Whenever a basic land is tapped for mana of the chosen color, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of that color. Originally printed in, I believe, Time Spiral. This is like a capital E EDH banger.
Yeah, I was thinking Commander players must love this thing.
I think the youngins maybe have... They look at this, they go, why would I need to ramp at 5 mana? And they just don't understand.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you cast this, I'm assuming on turn 3 most games, off of like a Soul Ring or like a Thran Dynam. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you play this and then you start to play Commander.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people are just playing Commander on like turn 3. Like, what is your hurry?
Yeah.
What's the rush?
Like, shouldn't Commander players just start with 3 basics in play and like 2 mana rocks?
That would actually be kind of sick.
And then we can just skip the pretense that anything happens on those first couple of turns?
It's unnecessary.
I've seen that floated as a because people are trying to solve for the imbalance of first player in Commander, and I've seen it suggested that the 4th player just starts with a basic in play.
Yeah.
As one of the There's like a series. It's like the first player doesn't draw a card, and then the second player does draw a card, and then the third player scries and draws a card, and then the fourth player has a land and it's very. I don't actually think it's a good idea necessarily, but I've seen it proposed.
Does anything interesting happen on the first 6 or 7 turns of a Commander game?
No.
Well, now, I mean, interesting, no, but things do happen.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. And the common misconception is it's like, oh, so you want 3-hour-long Commander games?
Dear God, no.
No, I don't want that fabricated person in my mind. Nobody wants that. But you want to start the game after the Gauntlet of Power hits the table. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
That's when the cool stuff happens.
I say the first thing I thought of when I saw this is like, why don't I see this more in Commander decks?
Yeah, because like a Chromatic Lantern is
Good.
Oh, I suppose Chromatic Lantern isn't just restricted to basics, right?
No,
yeah, I mean, that's
it
the big
fixes
thing,
mana,
is
too.
that this is basic land, so you need to play basic lands. And it is also symmetrical. Like, it's not just for your cards.
Yeah.
But, like, also it's Commander, so who cares? Like, don't you feel solidarity? Like, if I'm a mono-red deck and I play Gauntlet of Power, and, like, there's another
the next
mono-red
person-
player,
Yeah.
like, I'm not like, oh, no, now they get it. And I'm like, this is for us.
Yeah. And then like 60% of those mono red players are just gonna be like shatter. Like play out their big turn and then just
Shatter.
Like, God. Before it gets bad. Like on your upkeep, shatter your gauntlet.
I hate it when somebody blows up my mana flare before they even kiss me goodnight.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it's
like it's
insulting.
selfish, really.
Yeah. There's not enough tender loving in Commander. You know, they're all there to get their own and then toss you aside. You don't want to let everybody have fun?
It's polite to make sure that other people's decks get to go off before yours goes off.
Yeah.
Yes, be a generous lover and a Commander player. Two of
Use
those.
the Gauntlet of Power.
There's no shame in using the Gauntlet of Power.
No.
Oh, yeah, take it off. Wait. Keep the gauntlet on.
Gauntlet stays on.
Gauntlet stays on, kitten.
For traction.
Paul. Please.
We're doing this correctly, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The idea of-
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this isn't that far from other. You should watch when the one we just recorded comes out. You should at least watch the last 10 minutes of it.
Okay, awesome.
Tel'Glad Archers, 4 and a green for a 2/4 elf archer from Mirrodin with protection from artifacts, and Tel'Glad Archers may block as though it had flying.
Wait, when was Reach keyworded?
After this, I guess.
I guess after Mirrodin.
I believe Time Spiral block?
That's so
More recent.
20 years
I
ago.
don't think they have Reach in Ravnica. Maybe. This was, I mean, like, it was keyworded during my break. I played with this card, unfortunately, in limited environments and whatnot. The Tel'Glad cards are pretty cool. They're all green. It's green, and Mirrodin block is so funny because it's just a level of hatred towards artifacts that feels thematic, but also if you didn't know that Seed of the Synod and Friends existed, you'd be like, is this really
Bit
necessary?
unreasonable here, guys.
Why did you print Oxidize and Tel'Glad Justice? And then you're like, oh my God, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Because, don't a bunch of the elves just statically have protection from artifacts?
yes. Paul, can we pull up Tel'Glad Chosen? This card was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 1 and a green for a 2/1 protection from artifacts. It's an elf warrior.
Right. This is going to walk through your opponent's mirror.
It is my honor to keep safe Tel'Glad's secrets, not to know them. Damn, this artwork goes hard.
Nice.
Holy.
I like the underlighting.
Can we pull up the Tel'Glad Wolf, please? This one doesn't have pro artifacts, but it cares about artifacts. 3 mana, 2/2. Whenever it becomes blocked by an artifact creature, gets +3/+3 until end of turn. This card was pretty all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose an entire color identity that can't interact with like GT. Can't get
Right, you can't equip them either.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
they
that's
can't
the
pick
drawback,
anything
I
up.
suppose.
Yeah.
Right. Also, I guess they can't be shackled.
Yeah, you can't target them with Fidelkin shackles.
Yeah.
There was a, I believe it's Telgelad Fallen, if I may, Paul. A card from Skarzmirdan, a callback. This is a 4-mana 3/1 with Infect that also has protection from artifacts. So it's kind of taken the theming of the original Mirrodin block and said, like, even they are susceptible to the infection of Phyrexian oil.
Has this card, Paul? Has this card been oracled to have the Phyrexian subtype as well? Because it's like a
It is
Phyrexianized
watermarked.
elf.
It has, yes.
Aha! I thought so.
Now,
By the way, Reach was first keyworded in Future Sight.
oh hell yeah, and it's
Nice
on the
work.
stupid spider, or it's on the archer. It's on the green archer. It's like a 2-mana 2/1 Death Touch Reach.
I believe you. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out a joke about Reachy Mahjong and Reach, and it's not coming to me, and that's okay. Yeah,
Does Riichi Mahjong interact with the winds or the
it
dragons?
does use I guess a creature with Reach is blocking dragons and winds.
Sure.
Sure,
Yeah, there we go. We got there.
we did it, and everybody laughed, and they knew what it was about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job, everybody.
Paul, please. Hull Breach.
Hey.
Red and a green for a sorcery from Plane Shift. Choose one. Destroy target artifact or destroy target enchantment, or destroy target artifact and target enchantment.
Wow, this
card's good.
is all singing, all dancing.
This was recently, this was at time of recording, just now reprinted in the Marvel Extended, in like the Jumpstart or one of the Commander decks. Yeah.
Is that a Kang? Oh, it is a Kang.
Yeah, that's one of them Kangs.
Oh my god. I cannot look at the thing. That's a 9 out of 10 no ring, right?
Yeah.
It's everywhere for your eyes to see.
Yeah, that's the reverse of that image.
Kang, old
That's what
buddy.
it saw.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So they changed the physical templating of how this is laid out on the card, right? Rather than an extended thing of just saying or this or this or this. Now it's modal. It's choose one. It's destroy artifact, destroy enchantment. Why not oracle it to the newer templating of choose one or both, destroy artifact, destroy enchantment?
That's a great question, Graham.
Thanks.
There must be some cards out there that allow you to choose extra modes on modal cards.
Yeah.
I seem to remember that being somebody's thing.
My default answer for a question like that is usually ultimately it would change how it's played in some way that isn't immediately.
I assume that makes sense. I should say I assume that was the answer, which is why I asked if you knew. But if you don't, that's fine. But I assumed it was there has to be a reason for this other than just they didn't think about it, which is also, I guess, a possibility.
I mean, the other option is just card works fine right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we
see-
change it, it might wind up different in a way we don't really anticipate at some point.
Paul, can I see the card Crush Contraband?
I love to crush some contraband.
What's this one from?
Crush Contraband, I believe, is from
It sounds like New Capenna.
Gate Crash originally.
Okay.
Maybe it's from Guilds of Ravnica. It's 4 mana for an instant that has choose one or both. Exile target artifact, exile target enchantment.
So it's exile, but it's
But it's effectively doing the same thing. You
Yeah.
pick an artifact, or you pick an enchantment, or you pick an artifact and an enchantment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The explanation I've seen given is it changes because it's a third, it's an option to destroy the artifact and enchantment as one thing, that means that they're happening at the same time.
Right.
So there's
yeah.
circumstances where if suddenly one of the, like if some
Yeah, if one
suddenly
of the target vanishes.
then the whole thing would fizzle. Whereas if it's separate, then
Right, 'cause
one
on-
thing will happen and the other thing will happen.
On Crush Contraband, if you choose both, technically they will happen in the order that on the card. So an artifact will exile first, and then like if the card resolves, first an artifact will exile, and any related triggers will go in the stack, and then the
yes, but not.
why does that matter?
Not really. I don't know.
But like for modal cards, they do resolve in order.
Yes.
And
yeah,
so-
they resolve in order, but like the card has to finish resolving for like abilities
Before anything else happens.
It's just one of those things where it's like, again, it's like technically yes, but also
There might be a
It's
state.
so
There might be
rarely
a state-based
will matter.
action that matters.
yeah.
Who knows?
The
Who
modal
knows?
the modal example makes sense too, because
Yeah.
if you have like a Riku who cares about modal cards, and he's like, hey, if you play a modal spell, you can play additional modal spells or additional modes, right? Then with Hull Breach, it will let you say destroy an artifact and destroy a artifact and an enchantment.
I forgot we also got Riku in a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Everybody's in a cowboy hat. What a fever dream of a set, huh?
I think I was like, in the future, I started to form a thought in my head that was like, in the future, and then I immediately stopped myself and was like, no, because clearly, even right now, we're looking back at Thunder Junction from barely 2 years ago and going, what was this? What happened here?
Why did we do this?
Why is Marchesa in a cowboy hat? What's going on? Anyway, Hull Breach, yeah, that's cool.
Hull Breach, pretty good magic card. Quick, give a magic fact. Important that's a sorcery so that you can Burning Wish for it and deal with any type of anti-storm hate.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will
Yeah.
blow up somebody's. What was the shield?
What?
There was a sideboard card. It's an artifact, and it is something like spells your opponents cast on.
Oh, the backside of Redane?
No. It was literally some kind of like power field.
Oh, Urza's armor?
No,
I think
the
you're
art
making
had
this
like
up.
a city under a shield.
Had a
Like
what
dome.
under a
Oh,
shield?
city.
Damping Matrix?
Dampening matrix.
Was it?
Yeah.
There's like, it was a whole city under like a giant force field.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
Was it Damping Matrix?
Something like
Damping Sphere. You're thinking of Damping Sphere. Dampening Sphere? Damping Sphere. It's damping, not dampening, because you're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
getting wet.
Damping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is there an earlier printing of this? Is it just the card Force Field? I know the card you're thinking of, Cameron.
Yeah.
It's got
It's
like
a similar
defense
effect to
grid?
this. Defense.
Maybe-
that sounds right.
It's got like a hex.
That sounds right.
It's got like a hexagonal pattern to it.
Yeah, it's like your
Computer pull up
classic
defense grid.
Halo hex shield around a city that was used
It's got to be
as
the grid,
like
dog.
niche sideboard tech against
Oh, yeah.
Storm.
Yeah.
Like
De-
10 years ago.
Defense grid. Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't play stuff on my turn or your turn. Thanks, Mark Tadine.
Neat.
Anywho, Paul.
I just backed up your theory on how this. Hey, the sloppity bile piper.
Sloppity Bile Piper, great name. 3 and a black for a 3/3 demon with jolly gut pipes. Pay 2 generic, tap, sacrifice a creature. The next creature spell you cast this turn has Cascade.
So this card is great.
Yeah.
Like mechanically, like if you ignore all the flavor, which is hilarious and wonderful, sloppity bile piper with jolly gut pipes. 2 and tap and sack a creature to give a creature spell Cascade. That seems really good.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I can't remember who I was talking to this about. It might have been Rachel, where this came up in conversation, and it was one of those like, why aren't more people running this card? Are they afraid because they have to sack a creature to use it? Like, this seems great.
like sacrificing a creature should be upside,
Yes.
right?
If you're building your deck right.
Yeah.
I have to assume it's related to UB or related to the fact that it is sloppity bile pipe or jolly gut pipes. There are
That's
more
also
people,
upside.
No, I know, but there are people out there.
Refuse to play UB.
Well, they refuse to play UB, but also are just like, no, this is disgusting, and therefore I do not want to play it.
But
There's a lot of aversion to
He's
like
jolly.
Yeah, but like they read the word gut pipes and they're like, no, that's gross. It involves like viscera or you know.
That's what bagpipes are.
Yeah, well, don't,
Wait, really?
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. They might cut the bagpipes from their deck. This card's pretty cool. What?
Yeah.
Now, Cameron, you've wasted some time with Warhammer. Is
I've
that
wasted
correct?
Literally any
Time
core
spent with
sample
Warhammer.
of my life includes, I'm going to say 60 to 70% of that on average can be qualified as time wasted with Warhammer, including while I'm sleeping.
Maybe it's the fact that I effectively play Magic the Gathering for a living, but Magic has never really feels like a waste. But like, I have other hobbies where I'm like, oh, this is not nourishing to the soul,
Right.
at all, like mahjong. And so maybe it's as I've gotten older and I've realized this. I'm like, oh, so how do you drain your soul? Warhammer? So like, what's the deal with this bile piper is what I'm trying to get to.
I actually am not familiar with the specific guy, but I can give you an overview of like his quadrant of the universe.
Okay, yeah.
So the Sloppity Bile Piper is a demon of Nurgle,
Okay.
who is a chaos god.
Okay.
This is the problem. We recorded an entire crap shot about this problem, where in order to explain anything in Warhammer 40k, it requires 90 minutes of preamble.
You're a smart guy. You can get it down to 5 words.
Oh, Jesus. Nurgle is the chaos god
Okay, 5. Great.
of, they say decay. It's stasis, basically, of nothing ever changing, right? And like,
No wonder nerds like it.
yeah. The common like formulation is grandfather Nurgle loves you,
Okay.
and if you spend any time reading about like the Chaos Marines that follow Nurgle, the Chaos cults that worship him, it is clearly a thing of like, we love you exactly as you are now. Do you think you're better than us? Nurgle is the god of saying skipping therapy is self-care, actually.
Oh, God.
Yeah, never get better, never change, never do anything else.
Hell yeah.
You're perfect the way you are now. Just don't do anything. Just don't do anything, really.
The bile pipers are like heralds. They're like the advanced, they're like, yo, the forces of Nurgle are coming.
Damn.
I assume, like, that you can't tune that. I assume it sounds horrendous.
Yeah. And I mean, like, you also have to remember that, like, 40k Warhammer is a British thing. So, like, pipes for them are like a battlefield
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
right? Like, this is in some way kind of like an air raid siren for the
Right. It's like a war drum kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
That thing must sound just like a handful of moist clarinets being eviscerated.
like a bagpipe,
Yeah.
which I love.
My mom
I have
cries
that gene.
whenever she hears bagpipes.
That is the intended outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Paul, Basri, tomorrow's champion. 1 white for a 2/1 legendary human knight from Aether Drift. Pay a white, tap, exert Basri, make a 1/1 white cat token with lifelink. Basri has cycling for 2 and a white. And whenever you cycle this card, cats you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Cycling in Aether Drift? Dude, get in a car.
Dude.
You're on the road. You see, nobody likes vehicular cyclists.
So a bunch of the Amonkhet cards had cycling in Aether Drift because cycling was an Aether Drift thing.
Yeah.
And I
Or
do
an
like
Amonkhet thing.
Amonkhet, sorry.
Yeah.
And I do like that Basri also has the the desparked Planeswalker watermark, which I don't know if they're still doing, but I liked it when they did it. Yeah, this was, I mean, we already joked about OTJ, and Aether Drift also was at this period of time that they've already course corrected from it, but it was like with so many UB sets on the upswing, having the in-universe Magic sets be like, and now they're all race car drivers, and now they're all cowboys, was like,
Yeah, it's very kind of like late season Star Trek, the original series.
yeah,
Like everyone's on a mob planet now.
yeah. And so I'm glad that we've already like course corrected to like Lorwyn and Strixhaven and stuff, where it's like, okay, it's just Magic being Magic for the sets that are Magic, which I really quite like.
It's nice to have a breather.
Yeah, I'm already like, why was this guy driving cars?
Doing it to Bossry, we could have a whole podcast about how insulting Aether Drift just kind of is in general.
I am still really upset that basically we was like, hey, we're returning to Amonkhet. Oh, really? How? Well,
We're driving through it.
we've built a freeway through
So
it.
you know this.
We've ruined it.
This beautiful monument to a living god.
Yeah.
The embodiment of the river that provides life to everyone on Amonkhet,
Yeah.
effectively.
Are you familiar with the line?
Like, it's just.
Yeah.
What is it, Paul? I think it's called River Wheel Monument.
Are you putting up a Tag Heuer shop in the middle of...
Like this is the card that I can't believe it exists. It's just like, hey, we took your religious monument and made it like a race car track. It's a Mario Kart level.
I can't believe that there's no like
What I think it's called River Wheel
like
Monument.
multiversal heritage foundation.
Yeah.
And when they were like, hey, we're gonna do this thing called Aether Drift. We're gonna build this, we're gonna do this like multiplanar Omen Path race car thing that nobody was like, you're not building a highway through Muruganda. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Do you know we haven't even mapped like 5% of the creatures that live there.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
sorry, man.
Like, there has to be a multiverse equivalent of, like, UNESCO.
yeah.
And then, like, you know what? Let's disband the United States Marine Corps and reassign them to UNESCO.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Aether Drift is the most Mr. Beast coded Magic set.
And, like, I think my personal problem with it was that the web fiction, like, talked a lot about how this was soft power and the emergence of a Cold War between Avishkar and Ravnica.
Now that's
Around-
interesting.
Yeah, like, that's a neat concept. I want to hear more about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back. Let's see what Avishkar looks like after a revolution. Like,
Yeah.
let's see. Isn't like after a revolution, after like the whole Nicol Bolas, just trying to destroy everything. Like, let's check in. There it is, River Churn Monument.
Can anyone think of... Is that a fucking water slide?
Yeah. Like, imagine.
Okay.
It's like, do you, when you see the worst people online be like, aliens had to be here to create these giant religious monuments, these giant Buddhas, these
Yeah.
temples. And it's like, no, you don't understand. These people were so firmly in the belief that, like, the creator of their existence willed them to do this.
Yeah.
That they, spent
Willingly,
their
happily,
entire life
Yeah.
putting this together, plus slaves. But like, and so, sometimes the same thing. It's like, that's how it gets made.
Well,
It's-
not only that, but, like, not only their lives, but their afterlife.
yes, exactly.
Right? Like your body after your death.
Everything about their existence, which extended beyond their like mortal coil, right? Like, is about this creation, this deity, or this pantheon of deities or whatever.
Yeah, your life is dedicated to leaving a useful corpse.
That's how you make a statue of a god that is the size of like modern day like office buildings and construct like towers and whatnot. And then just imagining them putting a wacky slippery slide. Like, yeah. Like it's just, yeah. Whoa, we're going over the Enlightenment Tunnel.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, like there's some dickwad from Ravnica with a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Like
Oh my God. I do like that.
Playing hard bass on a US or on a Bluetooth speaker.
Do you think there are AI generated videos of someone going down the River Churn Monument and jumping too high and then falling to their death? Have you seen these?
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I've been subjected to this.
Yeah.
I do like, the thing is, I did like playing Ether Drift Limited mechanically. Like, I thought that max speed was actually kind of a fun thing. And the introduction of exhaust was good. Yeah. The only downside is that they've brought exhaust back since then, like, I can't remember, was it in Lorwyn? There was some cards. Where did they bring back exhaust?
I think they've used it a couple of times.
And so on Arena, whenever you activate an exhaust ability, it still goes. It's like very out of place.
And I also like the little robots.
The like nanobots or whatever.
The ones that showed back up in Edge of Eternities?
Yeah.
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 I liked Edge of Eternities a lot, actually.
I thought Edge of Eternities was great, and it's probably exclusively due to Seth Dickinson's writing.
Maybe we're unfair to Aether Drift, you know? I mean, we're not, but maybe. It is like 5 sets stapled together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that this card is cycling because it's a legendary creature.
I like that he's the stat line and mana cost of a Savannah Lions. Mm-hmm. I think that's cute. With way more words.
Okay, so whenever you cycle, if Basri, Tomorrow's Champion, is your commander and you cycle him, does that come back with a commander tax?
You'd have to get him in your hand first, somehow.
Yeah,
Right. If
you put him into your hand, then cycle him, and then replacement effect, put him into the command zone, then, he would have increased commander tax. But what if we just put him into our hand again?
Are there cards that just put your commander from the command zone into your hand?
Yeah. Although they often cause them, like, one's a land where you have to sacrifice itself. One of them's like a black Netherborn altar.
Oh, the way I remember Ben used that in one of the deck techs.
Yeah, there are ways. Basri is also a character where it's kind of disappointing that this is all he did, because he's very cool. He's kind of the product of, like, original Amonkhet was very like, oh, you thought you could believe in something, idiot?
Yeah.
Play a guitar riff. Religion's stupid. Like a very like,
yeah,
a very 2015 Reddit coded approach to spiritualism.
Redditor here, milady. The gods are simply large, like, magical constructs.
It looks like your god actually just got stabbed to death. That kind of thing. Like, it's very cynical. It's very cringe, Basil. And then like with Gideon too, they did it as well with Gideon, where it's like, oh, your gods are gone, yada yada.
Well, Basri was like a core set replacement for Gideon.
Yes,
right?
Basri was effectively saying, like, actually, maybe it's cool to think that there are,
to believe in
have
something
a believe
greater than
in
yourself.
something. Yeah, exactly. And then they just desparked him. And his card was cool. He had a 3 mana. There was a 3 mana Basri that, like, wasn't the most playable in the world, but, like, killed a lot of people in Gladiator with this card. Yeah, Basri Ket. 3 mana, 3 loyalty, +1. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. It gets indestructible. Whenever -2, whenever 1 or more non-token creatures attack this turn, you make that many 1/1s that are tapped and attacking. Ooh. -6, beginning of combat on your turn, you get a 1/1 token, then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Like a cool card.
Yeah.
This card was a banger in Limited too. Oh well. He's dead now, probably. Paul?
Didn't he win the race?
No. Oh. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
I'm not even a quarter of the way through the web fiction. Undead Minotaur. 2 and a black for a 2/3 zombie Minotaur from M14.
It's so close.
So close to what?
Herloon?
zombie minotaur, creature type, zombie minotaur.
Oh, yeah.
If they had just called it who did this to all of us? We were robbed.
Guy who doesn't know how magic cards are made. Hey, Karl Kapinski,
Yeah.
figure it out.
I'll have you know that every time I'm presented with an opportunity, which is not very often, I haven't done any flavor text in a while, but whenever I'm presented with the opportunity, I will always suggest at least one per set. I'll be like, come on, name is flavor type, or name is subtypes, let's go. Honestly, speaking of like funny, like, flavor things, one of my favorite parts about the Undead Minotaur here is that then they printed like the Minotaur amalgam that's literally just two of these.
Two of them?
It's just two of them stapled together, and it's 6 mana for a 4/6. Like it's literally just the stat line and cost of two of these on one card.
Hell yeah.
The work that went into creating this magnificent specimen, horrific, deadly. Oh, there it is. Minotaur Abomination. It is exactly twice.
And it's the same guy. It's Leston, Necromancer.
Yeah. Look at that. Shuffling, wobbling, entrails placed haphazardly. It's shameful. Who would let that kind of work flap about for all to see? Wow. Leston's kind of a catty necromancer.
Love him. You know, it's important to have taste. Right? Like, believe in something. Come on, folks.
I do appreciate a character that is very snooty about something that is like necromancy, right? Where it's like, oh, come on.
Well, there's a right and wrong way to do something.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be flapping about. Shoddy craftsmanship.
Take some pride. Take some pride in your work. Innovate. Try to do better. Learn something new every day. Use dragon shields.
That's what's up.
I like when you see like a master carpenter or like a master electrician who,
Or
like, you know, they open
master
open the wall and they're looking at how the wiring is done, and they're just like, oh god, you know, there's cowboys in here. Like what is all this? And, you know,
A home assembled by a team of uncles at 5 p.m. on a Friday.
yeah, and then they're just like, now I got to rip all this out, or I'm not going to feel happy unless this is all done properly. You know, Leston's that kind of guy. He's like, this is what kind of necromancy is this?
Oh, yeah.
How can you have self-respect?
Yeah, Leston is the kind of guy that you would see at, like, the Necromancer hardware store talking with Eugene, or maybe, like, what's another old guy name?
Clarence?
Yeah, Clarence. You know, he wears an apron, he's got
Gus.
little glasses. You describe to him, like, a bone that you need for a project, and he's like, got a bin, they're 5 cents.
Very funny.
Love it.
Not much more to say about Zombie Minotaur, except that I do miss the occasional vanilla creature.
I mean, it's kind of a cool...
Or undead Minotaur,
It's like a callback to some of the creatures from Alpha, right? Of like Scathe Zombies and Hurloon Minotaur.
Hurloon
kind of
Minotaur in particular.
fused together.
Was also a 2/3 for 3, or was he a 3/2?
It was a 2/3 for 3, but it was a 1 red, and so they were kind of as a counterpart to Grey Ogre, which was 2 and a red for a 2/2, as a way to teach people that pips matter, something that maybe current Magic design needs to look at.
This also, Hurloon Minotaur was literally like the face of the game for a couple years.
That's a cool piece of artwork.
It's
man.
great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Anson Maddox nailed the assignment here.
Putting up bangers.
I'd want to play a game that has this like kind of gruff, mean-looking tattooed Minotaur.
Yeah.
Right? That's Magic, baby. Anyways, Paul, next UB card, please. Or just anything. I'll take whatever you got. Karavek the Spiteful. 2 black for a 3/2 legendary human warlock. Other creatures get -1/-1. Defy me and I will burn the flesh from your bones. Betray me and I will steal the breath from your lungs. Guy thinks he's hatred. Guy, little bro thinks he's the flavor text of hatred. Lamau. Paul, bring up hatred, please.
I do like that he's just like, no, everything. Because he's spiteful. Everything gets smaller.
Everything.
I'm going to kill my own stuff. Don't think I won't. M21.
Yep. Remember that set?
Vaguely. I don't remember Karavek.
This is hatred from Exodus, 5 mana instant, pay X life, target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. With iconic flavor text from Greven Ilvek towards Gerard, I will flay the skin from your flesh and the flesh from your bones and scrape your bones dry, and still you'll not have suffered enough.
Damn.
Man, yeah. He's pissed off with Gerard.
This guy hates Gerard.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
They had Twitter beef way back when. Karavek's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. He is spiteful.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing him be so small because like he was in Mirage Block. He's like the antagonist of Mirage Block.
Oh.
And a lot of the goings on Jamura, I believe. There's a bunch of cards calling back to him there. You have Karavek's Purge, you got Karavek's Spites, Karavek's Torch. He's kind of a real jerk. Karavek's Hex. He didn't get his own card, I believe, until Time Spiral, where we finally got Karavek the Merciless, which he was 7 mana as a 5/4. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, he deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target.
Sweet.
Yeah, he got Mangara. Rats and jackals feast in his swath, but even they will not walk with him.
You know, around here, I appreciate a villain who's just a hateful son of a bitch.
He's a hater.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just an old school hater, loves the game.
There's no... oh, God.
Paul, please.
Karavek with a cowboy
We don't
hat.
need to see the cowboy. This is legit insulting. Like everything else, like the storyline in Mirage, and if you follow the stuff going on in Jamura, is legitimately a really interesting tale. Like there's just a lot going on. There are a lot of interesting characters that have so much importance in the story. It's very contained and yet has implications on the rest of basically of what you know about Magic the Gathering nowadays, frankly. And then to see him in a cowboy hat.
Yeah, where it's just like, welcome back, Karavek. Say the line.
Like this is
Yeehaw, partner.
why did Karavek show up for Mario Party, dog? like, oh my god. Damn. This sucks.
I can't believe we didn't even get a Blood Meridian secret lair out of Laws of Thunder Junction.
I didn't even know that card
The judge
existed.
driving around the River Churn Monument.
Yeah.
I'll live forever. Oh, my God.
He is mogging. He can never be canceled.
Yeah. When you think about it, it is kind of insane that Magic still exists after 2023 and 2024.
Are we sure? Like, I mean, did we make it?
Like, I don't know. It's one of I know we don't need to turn this into a whole UB thing, but like it is very funny where people are like, and this is why Magic is, dying. And it's like, one, you're wrong, but two, like, do you remember what happened 2 years ago? We put them in hats, had them race around religious monuments, and then the like Oasis was Nadu and Flage. Like was MH3 was the like, okay, enough of that. We heard you.
Yeah, we're going
Here's
back to
Ocelot Pride and a Johnny and Tameo. You're like, no, don't.
Yeah, like MH3 was a really interesting way of completely rebooting the game.
Yeah. We need a fresh start, which includes a set where everything is just better than anything else that has existed, aside from 50 cards or so.
Like, is Modern still just MH3 constructed?
Yeah. I mean, no, yeah. And if
okay.
it's not that, it's cards from Duskmourn.
That's okay, because Standard now is about as big as Modern.
That's good. Paul, last card, shall we? We have Arlen, Voice of the Pack. 4 green for 7 loyalty, legendary planeswalker Arlen. Paul, can we please get the anime artwork off the screen? Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. And -2, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token.
This was Arlen's card from War of the Spark, right?
From War of the Spark,
yeah.
yeah. This is my favorite planeswalker in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's so cool. Like, it's just, one, there are very few depictions of older women in Magic the Gathering. She's not, ancient.
She's middle-aged.
Well, I mean, she's also a werewolf. So,
Yeah.
like, she's older than she looks, sort of
okay.
thing, as far as I know.
You said you didn't want anime involved.
I would, well, actually... Okay, hold on. Okay. Damn, he got my ass. No. It's like Spice and Wolf. Yeah, actually, I will ask for one anime. Can we get the War of the Spark alt art? Because the War of the Spark planeswalkers all had alt art that was only available in Japanese, such as like the Amano Liliana.
Oh, wow.
And
okay.
I don't think I've seen this one.
This is like my favorite artwork of this planeswalker.
Yeah, look at the dynamism of that pose.
It's just
she's
literally like crawling out of the frame.
Yeah, no, this is sick, actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
The colors are so nice.
Dang, wow.
Yeah, that's a great, like... I was going to say, like, where do you even find a model to study for that pose? And I don't think you do.
They really let some of the artists cook on these Japanese-only promos.
And then Sahili's there.
I don't remember what the anime Sahili looked
Sahili,
like.
Paul, can we pull up Sahili Sublime Artificer, please? Ideally, the anime artwork from... Look, I'm not here to rag on it completely. It's not my style. And when it's paired up with this, or the Amano Liliana, or even stuff that is closer to this kind of very popular anime-inspired artwork, like the Nissa Who Shakes the World, which is quite good, but also very anime-inspired.
Oh. Oh my gosh, she looks like she's 8.
Yeah, it's very weird. Why did they take my powerful artifact lesbian queen and make her so kawaii? And that's also the... No!
I mean, this is better.
No! Well...
This is better. This is better art.
It is technically...
Like, it's a better rendering of its idea.
Yeah. Paul put on the chibi Sahili Sublime Artificer.
That's
First,
very
you have to imagine a perfectly spherical planeswalker.
I'd like to use this a stained glass. See this? Yeah, but this artwork is so good, dog. It's. I would like to use this as an opportunity to tell people hands off my light novel title of my artifact lesbian queen cannot be this kawaii. I'm currently writing that, and we're in the early stages, but we'll have something.
OC, don't copy.
I've already mailed it to myself, so
Copyright is,
that's what's up.
I will say, mechanically, the Arlen in War of the Spark Limited could put in some work if uncontested.
Oh yeah,
Because you get to just make 3 wolves.
Yeah, and then, like, there was proliferate floating around.
And it's
So,
her
like-
static ability wasn't wolves get +1/+1. It was the wolves enter with an additional counter. So even if they destroy her, they're still big.
Yep.
And then, as you mentioned, proliferate. Sorry.
Also, there and all these planeswalkers had like an accompanying common that went with them, and her common was
Arlen's Wolf.
Arlen's Wolf, yeah, which
Good.
is a wolf that also does something with counters and was pretty all right. Yeah,
Yeah, and with 7 loyalty, like, you have a lot of time to proliferate her back up into, like, getting multiple extra wolves out of her.
damn, and she's in the background there. Damn, girl. Okay. If you don't speak wolf, allow me to translate. One step closer, and I'll rip out your throat.
That isn't what he said.
Yeah, but we can't say what he said. Arlen's racist wolf.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I do speak wolf, actually. And
not only is that not what he said, but what he said was not okay.
Hey, I know they're Phyrexians, but you still can't say that. Don't bring up their oil. Anyways, thanks for listening, everybody.
Happy Canada Day.
This is
Don't bring up the oil on Canada Day.
This is airing much later in the month. That's we're recording it on Canada Day.
Which is why we've all had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, thanks, Justin Trudeau.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Reminder that everything we do here is brought to you by your support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's the best way to support us and what we do here. There are other ways. Start at loadingreadyrun.com, YouTube membership, Switch subscriptions. Give me $5 at Magic on Amsterdam. But patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is the best way to support us. Go to store.loadingreadyrun.com to pick up some shirts, mugs, whatever. Jobby the Jublin's there. Buy shirt and point at stomach. cardkingdom.com/LRR. Pick up your cards from there using that link. Maybe some cards that you saw during the stream. While supplies last, you can go to the notes section of your order and say, "Lur sent me button, please." And you'll get a small button that says something cute, funny, cool, haha. Also, Dragon Shield. Use code LRRMTG5 to get 5% off your order from Dragon Shields. Let them know that we sent you there. They're Dragon Shields. You should use them because they're the best thing to use.
Yeah.
I'd be saying that if we weren't sponsored. They're Dragon Shields, dog. Use them. I've been Wheeler. Thank you to Cameron for joining me.
Huh?
Thank you to Graham for joining me.
Happy to be here.
And Paul, curses to you. But thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.